Welcome back to part 4 of our Telecaster build.
Today we're going to show you how to give a non-sloppy job. Why did you bleep me?
Sorry, you scared the living crap out of me. So, it's time to give this neck a good fret job. Non-sloppy fret job, as you were saying. One thing I did notice about this neck being from a kit, it actually is in pretty good shape. Taking a look at it, feeling the fretwork that's already been done, it's not going to take a whole lot. So we're going to check it for high frets first, and then gauge it and measure it, and then we'll see how much meat we got to take off. And you know how to start it.
First thing you want to do is make sure this truss rod is nice and loose.
And good. You don't want any tension either way.
Yeah, no tension on the truss rod.
And then we're going to gauge this thing and make sure it's flat, because we don't want to start working on a sorry, I don't want to get too close to the Divine Potter's handiwork there. And what we're looking for is any light coming through those flat spots. So this is actually pretty flat, so we're ready to actually start looking for some high spots. All right. Let's see, fret rocker. That little fret, there it goes, black on black. Okay, so the object of a fret rocker, you can do this with any flat edge. It's hard. I mean, if you only have like a bank card or a credit card around, you can get away with it, but these things are only like 15 bucks, I recommend it. What we're looking for, and you do this at 3 at a time, is any frets that are poking up. I want you to feel that right there so you know what to feel for. Put it right on those 3, rock it back and forth. Where's the high one? It's the middle.
Yeah, in the center.
So now go over a fret, do it again. And just like one more over toward me. Those are pretty even. So that tells me that's a high one.
This one?
Yeah, so let's just double check it one more time. Make sure the camera can see it. You see it rocking right there. Yeah, so compared to those two, that's a high one. So let's take we want to tape real soon, but carefully. I'm going to mark that as high. And the reason I marked that now is we're going to come in with a crowning file. We got to take some meat off that before we even get started, or else we're just standing forever. So if you don't mind, just keep walking your way down, doing that same thing fret at a time, and let's see if we got any more highlights. Off a little bit. Go, there you go.
That's what she said.
Okay, switch the fatter in now. Or probably that
This one?
Yeah, there we go. Because you want to span 3 at a time. Think of it like a tripod. And don't be afraid to check the edges versus the center too. I did pre-check most of this just so I know what we're working with today. They're actually in pretty good shape, so now you want to go to the long one.
That's right. You want to keep working position.
Yeah, let's do that again. We're a little bit high.
Not over here,
Not
but
over here?
over here.
We're right here. Okay. So right there, we're gonna take that off. Let's check right in here one more time. I felt like I found one in there. There you go, you got it. That's a high one right there.
Right,
Just on the top.
Right here.
All right, so now that we've got our high ones, we want to hit our high ones first. This is a crowning file. It's basically made for this. We want to choose one that's kind of close to the fret size, but you can go ahead and start fatter sometimes just to knock more on the top. But really, before we start doing this, we're going to take the neck. We need to do that first.
Safety first.
Safety first. The reason we don't want to mess up this perfect neck that we got.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Go ahead, try that one. Like I said, the reason the black is there is that you know what to work on first. I'd say it's like that one. No, let's go that one to start with. Like I said, you've got to you'll fill it. Yeah, you fill it cut a little bit. Jesus. That filling.
Yeah.
Have you ever like folded like a lot of cardboard boxes and stuff? And oh, okay. I thought that was just me. It's like, oh yeah. I don't know how to describe it.
So I package weed for a living.
Okay.
I fold like hundreds of boxes every day.
When I worked for like Pizza Hut or Domino's,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you'll fold boxes constantly, and I was always getting that. It makes me like tingle with my arms and hands. It's like weird. I don't know how to even explain it. It's almost like it's anxiety
Yeah.
from it. Let's bring this up a little bit in here because I don't have it very tight. It wants to slip down, so
Can't handle the pressure.
that's better. But I feel like it needs a little more loose from this side.
This one was really high.
Yeah.
He got into the good stuff.
It's like, no, you're supposed to be looking at the girl, not me. Oh, maybe it's a girl. Oh, she swings it.
Still high.
The neck that was on the cigar box, I mean the Weed Falcon cigar box one, it had so many high spots that I wound up using that fret pile so much that a lot of the frets got kind of flattened down after I was sanding. I'm sorry, I said it backwards. After sanding it level, the frets were so flattened down that I had to go back with this and re-crown it because they were flattened like railroad tracks. And you want as much of a point as you can. That makes the tone just that much purer. Pretty close, but that's a bad one. Oh yeah, I was going to show this real quick once you're done with that. Yeah, not bad. Right there, on that end, towards you. Was it a little bit? Yeah. And remember, it's got a little bit of a radius on it, so you're going to have a little bit of a curve to your hand. All right, looks good. So I'll show this on camera as something that I've encountered before on what I call factory necks. You know, pre-built neck, maybe not as simple on a guitar setup. When you get a really high one, I already did this just to test it out, but to make sure they're seated all the way. Take something like a ball peen, whichever camera's doing this, and you know, relatively soft piece of wood, and just go through. Don't bang it really hard and tap it, then go back and remeasure it. Now, I'd already done that with this before just to make sure they were in there far, but they weren't. But I've had to tap a few down just a little bit. All right, so let's give this a little bit of a wipe off from all of our goo and sanding goo. And now what we want to do, go ahead and mark the tops of the frets, all with the black one. And we're using the kind of a fat one because that seems to work better. My lack of coordination, I'll wind up painting half the tape. You don't got to be perfect. It just got to be on there. It could just be a thin line too, as thin as you want. Boy, good thing we taped that, huh? I'll need a battery change here a little bit. All right. Now the next thing is, we're going to mark them again, and then we're going to use that sanding beam with 800, and to see if we got it all level, and then that's where we're going to come in with these. If it's pretty much level with 800, after what we've done to it, we got it. And you can continue. I'll be right back.
Joel said we're gonna take that 800 grit into sanding block. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go by feel. Let's see. Yeah, actually is pretty good. As I was saying, as we get started, this neck is actually in pretty good shape, so it just needed a little dut. Okay. All right. So while we're here, we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna show this so it's on the camera, so you guys can see it. This is a Fret Guru fret file. It's made for what we're about to do next, and the whole reason is this little part right here is basically soft and rounded. It's not got an abrasive edge at all, and we're going to use this to basically break these edges down so they're softer. We don't have a whole lot that we need to do on this yet. So you actually want to do it from the angle you're at. We really want to focus on the bottoms. So the whole thing is, is you want to come in at a little bit of an angle like that. You're always moving at an angle. This one is a coarser, not coarser, this is coarser, this is finer. It'd be nice they're both the same because you would come in at the same angle, but it's like I can also go like that and get it from this side. And then you can kind of do it the other way.
Yes,
this is why we tape. The handle's in my way. Okay, so do the same thing and just do that same motion. And you really need to do most of your concentration on the bottom of it because that's where the fingers are coming up to play. The top, I do smooth down a bit just to make sure it doesn't snag with like a cleaning cloth. But I focus most of my time on this end of it. And you'll feel the difference a little bit before and after as you come by, and you'll know when it's a lot smoother. Like go ahead and run your thumb across that to feel it. And then like this was the worst one. And make sure you've always got that smooth part is what's engaging the fretboard at all, so you don't ever nick it. Yeah, you got it right. It's basically logo down on this one.
Made me doubt myself for a second.
Oh, I've doubted myself a couple times, yeah. You just work your way all the way down. And then I'll come behind you the other direction. I see a little bit of mark there. Okay, I'm just checking to see how that was. Some of the tools be anywhere in the way. Whoa, I like that file. Do me a favor, hit that one on this side. Perfect. Okay, so let me take it from you, and then come in the other direction. to make sure I'm still using the coarser one as a system. I guess it's easy. Shiny side up. It's the same for cars, right? Keep it shiny side up. Bracket.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm doing, because I forgot to do this, I'm going over yours with the finer file. Make it a little smoother. Finer one real quick. Okay, and now go, I'll let you see if you can get the finer ones. Actually, no, it's probably easier. No, it's easier for you. There it is, it's that side. You just do that now on this end all the way down. And then kind of like a medium amount of pressure. I think you've been doing it right too. So. Now see what I'm doing here, and just breaking this edge at about it's about a 30-degree angle like that. Do the same thing all the way down now, and just right on top. And this is with the coarser one, and then we'll come back to the same thing with the fine one. And then we're just making sure that we're completely rounded right here. Yeah, just about like that. Kind of dip a little more of an angle as you come down. There you go. That's exactly. And just kind of always keep going in a circular motion. Just a minute there. That's pretty good. See, before I'd been really using the incorrect kind of file. And there's no real soft edge on these, so it was really hard not to monkey up the fretboards. That little file was only 28 bucks. The Stewie Mac version of that is like $100. I don't know if it's any better or not, but so far I'm pretty happy with the results of this one. Back over it with this, oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. We don't want that one anymore. Takes about 2,000 grit before it gets really mirrory looking. That feels good. Let's see, there should be another one of those that says 800,000 somewhere along in here, probably right there. Just start on the opposite end of me. I'll meet you in the middle. What's that one right there? 1200 microfine. Oh, use that one. There we go. That's the one. We want the 800,000. No, that's too coarse. We want the 800,000. Whatever I said before might have been wrong. You've got the right one. And that one's like not even well marked. I think it's like a 2,000 or 2,500 grit, as you can see it. You almost have to just compare it to another one. Yep. All right, so yeah, start on that end, in the middle. And now all we're really doing is we're just removing the scratch marks we made and then going up the higher grit. Just remove the last scratch marks you made until the scratch marks are so small, you can really see it. All right, and then let's head up to grab the 1200 to 15. I think I got another one I'll find here.
Right here.
Oh, right there? Okay. Let's do the same thing. I'm just using a tip on my finger. It seems to work pretty good. My index finger has gotten so strong from all this sanding.
I bet your wife appreciates that.
I can just pick my nose better. I don't think she appreciates that. Okay, let's go for, there's a 2,000 over there. Always make sure you hit those roundies. You can round it over. See on the edges. You should start seeing some real shine now. This one. You know, I'm really thinking I don't got to use that Flits metal polish on this. We didn't scuff it up enough. We didn't take up enough meat. We might be able to get it.
Just because we don't have to use the heavy machinery doesn't mean it wouldn't be fun to use the heavy machinery.
That's true. That is true. Oh, you meant that one. Okay. We got a 25. How about that? Show me that unmarked one. I think that might have been a.
Ugh, noise.
This is like a. Yeah, this is a 1,500. Okay. Sort of net in like. 2,500 is as high as I got. If that isn't mirrored up, then I will use it. the Dremel with the Flits metal polish I got. So I looked at this. I used to swear by this stuff for other reasons, but it says, what does it say here? No, it doesn't tell me the grit. That was a car polish I had it told me the grit. This doesn't tell me. I had to look up to see what the grit of this is, to see if it's finer than what we've already been using. If it's not, I'm going to wind up dulling it using this. And I'll want to use something else.
Oh, shut up.
Pretty shiny.
Yeah. I'm really taking a look at the ones I know we pulled some meat off of just to make sure they're right. Now I gotta go back a grip. Anything I missed? Okay, no divots, no pits. Nice and smooth, no sharp edges. Trying out the Phalanx multiple speed, basically rotary tool, very similar to a large Dremel tool. And I've already done a fret job on this, but we're going to give it a mirror polish now, using some Flits metal polish. Probably more than one way of applying this, but what I'm going to do is put some on a foam brush, let it soak in. Like that. And I'm just going to wipe some of these frets. Got some instead of having to keep putting it on the wheel. A little bit on the wheel. Started about medium here. I would say I'm going to go over a few of the other guitars I built with this same device and give them even a better mirror polish. Not a lot of work and pretty quick.